the world of NLP.
Yes.
Now, I'm aware that I went on an NLP course before I came on your training, and it was shocking. And I can say that because I was the delegate and I was there, and I didn't really realise what I was doing. The things I was being taught, I felt weren't taught to me sufficiently enough to understand what I was doing. What's your view on the NLP world and associated, not trainers, but let's just say the NLP bubble.
The industry.
The industry itself. That's a good way of describing it.
Yeah, okay. Where do we start? To be quite frank, it's shocking.
Okay.
It's shocking. You know, the number of people that come to us to be retrained is much higher than I ever imagined it would be. You know, we've got people out there that are walking around with NLP practitioner certificates that they paid $19.99 for on the internet, and they can do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. You know, and I feel sad for them because they've been sucked in by someone else's sales process. They've been sold a lie. Yeah. Because you know, I just think so. You know, I'll come on to the rest of the industry in a minute. But you know, if someone's being licensed to be a practitioner, which to me means they're skilled and equipped to help other people, then they need to be able to do that. You know, I remember the phrase. You know, if you were learning to swim, you wouldn't learn to swim by reading a book. You have to go and get in a swimming pool. Yeah. You have to go and do the strokes. You have to go and swallow a few mouthfuls of water. You have to go and try it out. Yeah. You have to get given feedback. You know, sometimes that feedback is directly when you're not doing quite so well, but you learn from it, you know, and I just think it's awful that there are people out there with pieces of paper saying that they can do this stuff and they can't. You know, the number of people that ring us and say, I've done a practitioner course, but I really feel like I can't do anything. And I just think, that's just sad, because this toolkit is so powerful. It's so empowering. It literally transforms lives. You know, I've forgotten the number of thank you cards I have at home. You know, I remember there was a young lady we had on a course just this summer, and literally she just wrote inside the card, "You have changed my life." And you kind of think, that's amazing. Yeah. But that wouldn't happen if I couldn't do what I do. Like if I had a piece of paper that just said, oh, Laura knows how to do a belief change. And then you sit down and I go, so we're, not really quite sure what we're doing here. But it doesn't instill any confidence in you. And that's not necessarily the practitioner's fault, if I can call them a practitioner in a loose sense, because they haven't been trained properly. You know, so I have a big bugbear. I should caveat that we have online courses, but I would never accredit someone to be a practitioner, i.e. equipped to help anybody else, unless I'd seen them personally. You need that feedback. You need to work with another life human being. You know, I just kind of think, imagine myself having bought a practitioner course, sat at home in the office on my own, trying to do a belief change. Yeah. Like, I'm not being funny, I don't have invisible friends I can practice on. It doesn't happen, you know. So, and there's no one there to give me feedback. There's no one there to say, Laura, that's great, you're almost there. Just course correct this, and do you know what? You would have been absolutely spot on. Yeah. There's no one to do that. You've then got the face-to-face courses, right? Again, you've got some training providers, you'll be one of 60, 70, 80 or more people in a room. Mm-hmm. How are you supposed to walk away having been given proper feedback, have been watched and given feedback? Yeah. You know, I'm not being funny, I'm a pretty good trainer, right? But I can't watch 60 people. No. It just isn't going to happen. Yeah. You know, so there'll be stuff going on in the room that no one sees. Yeah. You know, and we've had people come to us to retrain with us that have done some courses with, I'm not going to name them because they'll probably try and sue me, but some very high profile NLP trainers in the world who have then come to us and said, can you retrain me, please? Like, I saw him do a fast phobia on the stage and got rid of someone's phobia, but we never practiced it. Yeah. Like, that's criminal. Yeah. How can you send someone out into the world thinking they're a practitioner when they haven't even practiced things? Yeah. My passion is turning out practitioners and coaches that can do this stuff. You know, I always go back to the reason I got into this. I do it because I want them to go and change other people's lives. So I better shut up before I take the whole of my podcast up by ranting. Like, but as you can tell, I have a really strong opinion on it, and I just think the NLP industry needs to pull its socks up, quite frankly, because it's about quality. It isn't about just churning people out.